What's poppin'? What's poppin', y'all?
What's good?
Number 5.
Creative.
Number 5. I don't know what number 5 was. Number 5. Yeah.
Number
7.
Wait. No. Number 6.
Number 6. What's
Yo,
poppin'?
What's good? My Ninjas and Roses was packed.
Yeah. Welcome to Ninja and the Rose.
So look, today we're gonna come at you guys with 10 rules to becoming a power couple.
Yeah. We want y'all to know what we have done to build our relationship over time to operate with power out in the world. We want to share it with y'all right now.
Right now.
Rule number 1.
Rule number 1.
Do not belittle your partner in public.
Ooh.
Show respect at all times while you are in the public eye. Have you ever been in a situation where like you were in the room with another couple, like that awkward third wheel, and they started getting into it and you were like,
You're like Homer in the bushes. You're like,
this is so weird.
and they going at it.
Not a good look. Not a power couple look.
Save that shit for later.
Save it. If y'all need to like be some separate parts of the room or whatever for the rest of the evening because you're not fucking with them or whatever it is, hash it out in the privacy of your own home where y'all are able to be respectful of each other in public and deal with your private issues in private.
Yes. Number 2. Value their independence.
So important.
And boundaries.
Boundaries, yo.
So me personally,
100%.
I like being in the studio making music. And when I'm making music, I don't really like to be disturbed.
Yeah.
So
I learned it the hard way.
yeah.
I don't take it personally anymore. It's fine.
But, you know, that's something that you have to, I guess, just sit down and communicate with your partner. Like, yo,
Totally.
I like it when this happens and you don't do this when I'm doing this. Boom. And you gotta respect it because that's their passion, that's their, you know, their goal.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that I, you know, built my life around. So it's kind of like, yeah, this is where I'm at with this.
Number 3 is to support your partner's dreams and goals and vision for their life that they have, even if it's something that isn't in line with your expectations in the moment.
Right.
This is so important, y'all, because oftentimes relationships are all about compromise, yo.
Right.
Compromise. We compromise every day.
Negotiations, all of that.
All of that. And so what I think is right in the moment isn't necessarily what is the other person's top priority, right? And you have to be able to put that person's dreams and visions at the very top of your list, even if it's not the thing that you deem is the most important. You gotta support that person. You gotta be there for that person when nobody else is. And that comes through putting their dreams at the top of your list, even if it's not something that you would rank the highest in your life.
Facts. So if your boyfriend's a rapper, you better be at them shows.
You better take off work.
Facts.
You better be there.
You better be there. If his album is trash, still support it.
Okay.
Maybe tell him when the doors are closed and you in the like the comforts of your own home.
Yeah.
But, you know, support him.
Okay.
Say, hey, baby, maybe you should write some more. Maybe you should, you know, hit up Nenjah Nycist because he got the 5. Where we at?
4.
Number 4. Show up when no one else does. This kind of goes back to my last point with the mixtape and, you know, the partner that's a rapper.
Yeah.
Yo, if nobody's buying his album, you gotta be there. Like, baby, it's all right. You gotta, you know, keep hitting up producers. You know what I'm saying? Put your mixtape in the McDonald's bags. Whatever you gotta do, man. Like the kids' meals. Put it. You gotta hustle, but you gotta be there. You gotta support, yo. If you don't support, and mom not supporting them, dad's not supporting, kids don't even bang with the music. This is just an example. You gotta be there. That's power couple stuff.
That's a fact.
That's it.
Number 5. Y'all have to create something together that is of value and benefit to others. This is something that takes the relationship outside of just the two of you.
Right.
If you want to be a power couple
Real power.
in the streets and the sheets, y'all have to bring something of value to others where they're able to come and see y'all are doing something together that can bring something to other people's lives that isn't just about you benefiting each other. Very, very important.
Facts. Create something where people can come through and eat. People will come through and have fun. People will come through and create. You know what I'm saying? Power couple shit.
Number 6.
Talk about the hard shit without judgment. Like,
even if you judge in your head, you gonna judge in your head. I know you asking me. You gonna judge it.
Like,
talk about it though.
There's really some hard issues in relationships that people don't like to talk about, and what happens is it festers, and people build animosity, and then the relationship winds up failing simply because no communication was being had. Practice the art of understanding your partner. It's that simple. You know, it's gonna be mad. Like, we gonna do mad tough shit. Like, and we have to hash it out. It could be a whole day. Sometimes we spend countless of hours hashing it out.
Like 4 hours.
Yeah. And
for real.
During the time when we had shit to do, but it's like we gotta hash it out because the communication was broken somewhere, and you gotta talk about the hard shit, like the real hard shit.
Yeah.
It's so many examples. I don't even have to provide an example, but the hard shit that you know that you find it difficult to talk about, talk about it.
And you don't want the resentment to build, yo. The resentment is the thing that crushes your soul, and it builds this like invisible distance.
Right? Yo. It's like a whole huge ass line that it gets drawn.
It'll destroy everything.
All you gotta do is communicate.
Yep.
Boom.
Even if it takes 4 hours.
Even if it takes a whole day.
Okay, what's the next one? 7?
Number 7.
7. That is, y'all are gonna argue. Y'all probably have argued already.
Right.
If you trying to be a power couple, let me tell you the difference. We're gonna share the secret with you. This is the secret.
Go ahead.
Argue to find a solution and to increase your level of communication rather than to hurt feelings.
Ooh.
How many times y'all argue to hurt feelings? So many times. So many times.
Me.
Guilty, yo.
It feels good. Like, it feels good calling somebody
it's like that.
MF, your mama, your uncle.
You never talk about my mama.
I talk about your mama all the time. What's happening? It's like, I love your mama.
Anyways, we made a pact years ago in our relationship that we were like, we gotta stop saying shit to each other that we don't actually mean. I don't want to have to say something to you and then because it felt good, like he said in the heat of the moment, and then I gotta come back and apologize about something that I never should have said in the first place. Like, I didn't actually mean it. I just said it because I wanted to hurt your feelings.
Right.
Scratch all of that, cut it all out, do whatever you gotta do to stop doing it, and agree with each other that the way that you want to communicate is to argue. Yes, it's gonna happen. We're not gonna sit here and tell you that we don't argue.
Right.
Argue to find a solution.
Solution-based only.
Solution-based. The communication is gonna get messed up. That's the foundation of everything, is your communication.
And that's a key, yo. I'm sorry to cut you off because we had to learn that. We'd spend years trying to figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? So if you want the precursor, you want the
power move.
cheat move.
Yo,
that's how you do it.
Yup.
That's how you do it.
Number 8.
Hey. Align your intentions. So look.
I like that.
Make sure.
Who thought that, me or you?
I don't know. It's probably me. But align your intentions. So make sure that your power couple or your partner in your power couple has a similarity in which you guys can grow off of. If you guys have goals, which you should if you're a power couple, short term, long term, whatever term, make sure that the other person knows that goal so they can align themselves with, oh, hey, maybe I have a goal that's similar to this and I can align and we could form Captain Planet and save the world. You know what I'm saying?
Captain Planet, motherfucker.
Align your intentions.
And then when you align your intentions, like, for example, we'll give you another cheat code. For example, an intention that the both of you set would be, we do not belittle each other in public. That's an intention, right?
Right.
And then when you align that intention and you follow suit, that's your move of how y'all act together. You go out in public and you operate in a certain standard, and people view you guys in a different light because you're aligned in your intentions.
Ooh.
If I intended to not disrespect you in public, but you were like, oh, I'm feeling this type of way, and you let it be known to the world, our intentions aren't aligned, and then we look crazy to everybody else.
Crazy.
When you're aligned, you move with ease in a room. Like, you come, you step into the place, and people are like, wow, they just got the flow, they got the vibe. How'd they do that? We align our intentions.
Boom.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Be confident.
Ooh.
This one's like my personal top goal.
You have no problems with that.
I have no problems with that. But listen, you're only seeing one version of Arianna Rose. You have not seen the version of Arianna Rose that had to let go, shed all the skins, the layers of the onion, all the bullshit to get to the place of being able to be like, I love who I am every single day, and I don't give a fuck what y'all think about me. The same thing about your relationship. If you're confident in your relationship and y'all are confident in each other and you're aligned in your intentions, you step out in a way that the confidence is known.
Power.
Y'all are strong with each other. That's the power. Y'all got it on lock. You rock with confidence out in the world rather than what's the opposite of confidence? Kind of like jealousy and envy.
You think so?
That stuff is yucky. What's the opposite of confidence?
I just say, not sure of yourself.
Yeah, because you're looking at other people.
Ooh.
Cut it out.
Cut it.
Don't compare yourself to other people's expectations. Don't compare yourself to other people's opinions of you. Don't compare yourself to what other couples are looking like, all of that. Y'all get right with yourselves.
Facts.
Y'all move confidently in that view of how you want to be viewed within yourself and by others, and stop worrying about other people. When you stop looking at other people, you stop comparing, the jealousy and the envy falls away, and you become confident about the decisions that you've made within yourself because it feels right and it makes you happy.
And it's very difficult, to be honest, in this day and age. We have a lot more access to celebrities and people that look like they have, everything in the world, but
It's an illusion.
It's all an illusion. Even this right now, we're in the Matrix. Anyway, number 10.
Dead.
Last but not least.
Definitely not least.
Not least. Over communicate clearly. Over communicate
number
clearly.
one.
That should have been number one.
It should have been number
one.
one.
Technically it is number one. Depends on where you slice the, you could put a decimal in between the 1 and the 0, then it's number 1.
Or you could have just fast forward to the end of the video and then this is number 1 for you.
You miss
all the power codes. All of them.
Look, over communicate clearly, that means that you might have to say things twice. You might have to explain the details of something that you need done. Anytime you're communicating, right? One person has their ideologies and their thought processes,
their perception of what they're coming
their
across
perceptions, and then the other person has an entire thing. And think about it, it's like you got years of different experiences to warp these interactions and communications that you guys are having. So with all that being said, what you're thinking about might not be what the other person's thinking about. I'm in my head a lot of times, so I might say something not realizing that Ari might not have the backstory. You know what I'm saying? So I might say something like, yo, but I meant this. And then she's like, wait, no.
You never said that.
You never said that.
Or sometimes I'll say something that I didn't explain. Like I said the end thought in my mind, but I didn't explain all of the thoughts leading up to it.
Right.
And then you'll be like, what are you talking about? I don't get what you're talking about. And what you realize is that the person only receives the things that come out of your mouth. They don't receive the whole entire backstory of what your brain came up with.
Right.
And when that's not communicated, it can...
Yeah, when it's not communicated, it can lead to, more arguments. It can lead to, breakups. It can lead to a lot of things. So, bottom line is, over-communicate.
Yes.
Overstand. And, just treat your partner nice.
treat your partner how you would want to be treated.
Where she's at.
Yes, but these are the moves that people don't think about oftentimes until they're years in their relationship.
Right.
And we're here a decade into our relationship, being power couples, moving in the streets in the way that makes other people intrigued and magnetized to our energy that we put out. We want to share it with you guys. We want to give you guys the tips so you can level up.
Facts.
Ask us some questions, because we got answers, y'all.
Word.
We got answers. Comment below.
Hey, it's for the power couple, so make sure that you guys subscribe.
Yes. Both of y'all, remember, because you want to align your intentions.
Or, you know, if you do the whole, is it called?
Oh, respect your boundaries and do your own independence, so only one of you subscribe.
Wait, no. I was saying if they were, like, in a relationship with, like, 2 other people at the same time.
Oh, all 3 of y'all subscribe, you know? Whatever it is, whatever your lifestyle,
Fact.
hit the subscribe.
Make sure you hit
the notification bell.
That ding-a-ling-ling, so you get the motherfucking video straight to your inbox. You heard?
Comment below about how you already are a power couple or how we can help you become a power couple. We want to help y'all live your best life.
Facts. Peace. It's Nenjah Rose. To her until next time.
Yeah.
Holla at your boy.